For those of you who are wondering about the orange poles on the front of the ATV, that is my spider web protection. And it works really, really good too.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So we had some big storms roll through the other night, and it took out a big piece of this red oak tree. And of course, then when this big limb fell, it took out these power lines. Ooh, sun's nasty over there. But we're gonna get this cut up and get it out of the road, and Bill's gonna come over with his tractor and help us move it. Okay, this is gonna be the first time I've run this big chainsaw since I had shoulder surgery just before Thanksgiving, so we'll see how it goes. So I got this all fueled up, and it has a compression release on it, so let's try it out. And I might use some ether on this. We'll throw a little shot of ether in it. And we'll try this again. So the compression release is on. Put the brake on, put it back together. All right. Okay, we're getting ready to get this party started. One of the things we've got laid out is we do have a first aid kit here, and one of the things I've seen people have first aid kits, they either don't bring them with them or they never bother to open it up and see what's in it. And believe me, Maggie and I are well versed on what's in this and how to use it. The other safety stuff, I wear a helmet with ear protection. This helmet did come with the face shield. I don't wear that because I honestly feel like I can see much better with just my glasses, which also serve as safety glasses. They don't have the ear side, the little sides on them, but I kind of keep my fingers crossed on that. I've been lucky so far, I'm sure. The other thing, I've got some brand new chainsaw chaps. I had those older chaps that I've worn in some of the other ones. These fit a lot better, and I kind of like how they're tighter around the bottom of the leg. I think that'll be less of a trip hazard. So, got gloves on, we're ready to get to work. So, we're gonna be as safe as we can. I'm sure we're probably violating some safety rules. So this tree's a red oak, if anybody was interested in it or not. One of the things, obviously it's got an oak leaf, but these oak leaves are pointed. White oak is rounded, and the red oak and the white oak are the two predominant species of oak that we've got here on this property. So, I love red oak. We've got a lot of it in our house, but I'm not sure any of this will be able to be used on the sawmill. Okay, so the primary hazard we've got is going to be trip hazards with all those limbs down. What I'm doing is just cut them up enough that we can pick them up with the grapple and get them out of here. Okay, I think we'll get the tractor and get some of this out of here and get the next wave. Okay, and Maggie's gonna start just kind of hand dragging some of it out of the way. Her dad should be here any minute with a tractor and a grapple. I'm taking a little break. That's all's heavy. So you got tick spray on?
Oh yeah. Lots of it.
Yep, I think we've got enough room to make another pass. Nice job. You want to get some water? It's only about 80-something degrees out here.
I can't hear you.
I knew that. I said it's only about 80-something degrees out here. You want to get some water?
Yeah. So now I'm here, so I can unlock the blade. Okay, here's where that big drop off is, so I think I'll go out and around. Because he can't drive up here to get this. So.
Right. Hard work, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so the saw's still cutting great, but my chain's got a little bit loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up. Plus, it kind of gives us a break. In all honesty, the limbs are probably the most dangerous part of this for us cutting it up. And that's simply because of the trip hazards that are there. So we're starting to get to where we're gonna have bigger cuts. And that's nice because it's a little less trip hazard, a little less complicated of cutting. With the limbs all tangled in there, they can go about any which way. These, we just have to make sure that we cut
compression
first, whether that's on the top or the bottom, and then obviously stay out from under it. I'm going to tighten this blade up just a hair. And what I like is when you pull down on it, I like the teeth to come about halfway out. If they come all the way off the bar like that one is, I think it's just a little too loose. You don't want to go too tight though, because then you just add heat to your bar and to your chain, which prematurely will wear it out. Tighten these back up and go back to work. So the trip hazards had been the hardest or the most dangerous facet of this so far. Honestly, now where we're getting to is the most dangerous part of it is us and fatigue. It's hot out here. We're wearing extra layers for protection, and that just adds to your fatigue, and you start not thinking clearly, and you can make an easy mistake. So, you know, in airplanes, they call it get there-itis. Tree cutting, it's pretty much the same thing. So we want this out of here, but we're going to take our time and pace ourselves and work a little slower pace to get this done so we can get it done safely. All right, let's see if we get lucky again. And it's not very used to having that chain brake on, honestly. All right, and the number one thing you don't want to do, well, obviously hurt yourself, but right after that, number two is put this in the dirt. Dirt will kill a blade like that. There we go.
Think I've seen this before.
I'll tell you what, this ain't easy work.
All we need now is to drop a house on him.
Stop. All right, well, let's see if we took a little break, so the salt's cooled off. We'll see if it'll start without ether. The shoulder's holding up well, though. is a whole other tree here. Got round leaves. I'm not sure what that tree is, but it was taken out by this big red oak.
Here comes the posse.
Oh,
it came on and it got everything lit up and then it went click and there's nothing.
huh. PTO turned on? PTO shaft or whatever?
I pushed it down.
Okay, I'll go look at it here in just a second. So I think I'm gonna need that chainsaw sharpened before we do much more of the big stuff. I must have hit something because it's...
Put it on the bench, I'll sharpen it right now. Or put it in the back right there.
Okay.
We'll get it.
I was thinking about going and getting that 46.
Yeah.
Finish up with.
A vegan?
That 46 is on that tree right there, that's all you need.
Yeah.
36 will do it too.
Well, that's what I'm using is the 36, and it's running good and everything. It was cutting good, but it's... Now that I got into the bigger pieces, it's still throwing chips, but it's not
Lagging down.
Yeah, it's not as good as it was.
It's unhappy.
Yeah.
Aw,
All right.
poor baby. There's this one here. I don't know what this one is, but
What?
That's a
little bitty one.
from the fact that I cannot see it, I'm saying it's small.
don't be a smart aleck.
But you know me.
Yeah, if
Right.
you go over and take a look at it, I thought and thought and
It's
thought,
just a
and
little one. See it?
I don't know if something just went click off.
Huh.
I
And
don't
I've
know
got
what
this
it
again.
is.
What is it?
String for the weed eater.
Oh.
I just don't have the right knack. I use too much, or it runs out, or it's just crazy.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Here's your link. Looks like.
Good. All right. Well, we ain't went past it, but I'm gonna back up to there.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him, you know, he showed me how to do this and told me all the little secrets that he does. And I figured, you know what? I probably know how to do it about now, but there's really no reason to do it as long as I can put it on the bench. This is the magic bench. Put the chainsaw on the magic bench, which actually he owns the chainsaw too. But you put the chainsaw on the magic bench and come back and you can cut anything with it.
Right? Somehow it just gets sharp.
Skips one.
So how many years would you say you've been sharpening chainsaws?
Back to
Over the farm?
88,
50.
89 when we was in Martinsville.
You was
Oh,
in
it's
Martinsville
way-
more like 78.
It's way farther back than that,
Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah, so 78,
We
79.
heated with, I built the wood house.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been doing it since at least 45 years.
Yeah.
More than that.
More longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they had the McCullough chainsaws that rip your shoulder off whenever you started them.
I'll be honest, we moved down there when I was 8 or 9 years old. So we're looking at 51,
there for-
52 years.
Yeah, you were there for the blizzard of 78, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
But we were living there
I
before
had
that.
to walk home. I walked from 37
Uh-huh.
out to our place
Uh-huh.
in that big snow. And sometimes I was past knee high
Uh-huh.
on the snow going through it.
And
Yeah.
he's not joking. That's not That's not uphill both ways, but that was definitely blizzard 78, 79. Everybody still talks about it around here.
Yeah.
That was a lot of snow, people.
Yeah, I was in 4th grade, I think.
Well, there's never been anything like it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
With global warming, there may
we
not
got
be.
12
Well, now wait a minute
12
though.
inches
Don't
of
you
snow.
remember after the blizzard of 78, 79, it was going to be the next ice age? And
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I remember
you know, it was
that.
coming to an end because there's going to be another ice age.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody ran down to get a 4-wheel drive.
Uh-huh.
And
And chainsaws
thing.
and wood stoves.
yeah,
Right.
it was cold the next year, but there
Yeah.
wasn't no snow.
Right.
Exactly.
And there it is.
Awesome.
All right, we're ready
let's
to
go
go.
see if we can get this tractor running.
All right.
Well, and these things we were going to put over there for firewood, right?
Yep.
Hey everybody, thanks a lot for watching. So we got that storm damage all cleaned up and we got that chainsaw sharpened. So we did stop right in the middle of it to work on the tractor for a bit, and we'll make that the next video. But we appreciate a like if you liked the video, and it definitely helps the channel out, and we invite you to subscribe to see more. Have a great day and be safe.